Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Great to see you all. It is Friday, the 20th of February, which is a bit unusual. We normally stream on a Saturday night, but sometimes we do a Friday, depending on our lives. So I am out tomorrow. So yeah, I'll drop in a stream tonight with all of you. What's with the mic sounds? What? Nothing going on there. It's all nice and peaky, if I miss something. Anyway, yeah, so let's say hello to everyone and chat quickly. While we're here, we have Rod as one and only. Good to see you, sir. Keir, Mark, and Woutz already in the chat. Great to have you all with me, gentlemen. Hope you're all well. Tonight we are. I do like the sound in AC though. Woutz, bearing in mind the server's not looking massively busy, should we pick the same car? I was hoping the pace would be closer, but there's clearly about 5 or 6 seconds in it, which isn't close. So, do you want to jump into M4, or do you reckon the Porsche's a lot of fun? You tell me, and I might just join you. But yeah, hoping to get a few more peeps. Almost sounds unsuppressed. Can hear backgrounds. Oh yeah, interesting. Let's have a look. Filter. I do have a noise filter on. It's way different. Oh dear. Let me just double check it's the same mic, and I haven't like. Yeah, it's the same mic. I haven't picked up like one of the webcam mics. I'll turn the headset off and on. Sometimes that makes a big difference for no good reason. Interesting. Seems to be picking up everything, doesn't it? Did I turn everything? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a little look here. 28% battery, that's good to see. Now, let's load up the settings. Oh. That seems very sensitive. Yeah, no, I get that, gents. Sorry. It's no fun for you lot when the mic isn't working well, that's for sure. Let me try and fix it. Right, microphone. Mic noise cancellation. Let's turn it up quite high. Still picking up a lot of stuff. What about now? I'm hoping that's better. We'll turn it down a little bit. That helps. Why not? Okay, I hope that's a little bit better for everyone. This pickup drives like a normal GT3 because that's TSC, right? But it's slower. That doesn't sound that exciting. Right. Okay, I hope that's better. Anyway. Apart from that, what are we doing with these cars, gents? There's only 4 of us on the server. I mean, just for a bit of context, we had 38 on Tuesday. 'Tis better. Okay, nice. I'll take that. No idea why it's different tonight. TV in the background might be a bit loud. Not sure. But yeah, I mean, 4 of us on the server is a bit of a shame, isn't it? I do want to test the other track out as well. So we'll make it happen. But I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, 8-10 people on the server, really. But it is what it is. You can see how popular LMU is, the way we filled out the server on Tuesday. That was incredible. And then we go to AC Evo, which of course we don't run very often here. And not many have turned up. I think the last time that we did AC Evo races, we had about 15 on the server, if I remember, about that. And it was a bit more hot topic. I think people didn't really enjoy that experience a lot. I'll be honest, I didn't in some ways. I remember it being quite janky for a lot of people, a lot of crashes, that kind of stuff, a lot of bugs, really. And I don't think people were that keen to sort of carry an experience in a hurry. I mean, I know it's a Friday night instead of a Saturday for us, which is a bit different. But yeah, I was hoping to see, you know, at least 8 to 10 of us. Yeah, also just testing it out, just trying it, being curious. I loved the Mini, said Mark. Nice one, Mark. Are you going to be able to join in tonight, Mark, at all? For a couple of races? I mean, like I said, I don't want to... Oh, hello. Practice is over. I don't know if I want to do too many races with 4 people. I think there'll be a few more coming, though, like Dan, maybe? Dan loves a bit of Evo. We shall see. We shall see. Light cruise for 4 at £70 per person, says Keir. Right, and I feel like I should know what you're talking about, but I don't. I think you mean something. But yeah, there are 4 of us at the moment. And also we're in 2 different cars at different paces. So it's a bit rough out there. Apparently pings a little bit. There we go. On the server. Yes, indeed. We can do the GT3. Yeah, go on, Wow. Let's come to the GT3, please. Lutenberg, do GT3 if you can hear us, Chris. I might put it in the server as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what we should. I don't expect anything. It'd be nice to see a bit more people. We definitely had more last time we were doing EVO. And I hope people would really miss Watkins Glen, because we used to love that on ACC, right? So, yeah, I need to do some laps. I want to see how it feels. I don't remember configuring my buttons and stuff like that, so hopefully things will just work. They probably won't. Vehicle setup. I mean, we're just going to be on the default, right? Yeah. Actually, I don't know how much fuel we've got. Let's have a look. Fuel. 30 litres, that seems like a lot. Let's do some laps. Oh, we type. Not if we don't turn the keyboard on. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do if we don't get a lot of people on the server. Do we do race 2? Maybe just do a little bit of Nords instead? Answer on a postcard. I do want to see the short circuit though. I'm not sure I've ever driven it. Or if I have, it's been a very long time. Sounds are good. A lot of bearable on the engine. I always wonder if like this gives me memories of ACC when I start playing AC Evo. I do find it frustrating about the graphics though. I feel like it needs, I don't know, we have much stronger PCs or it needs to be better done. It feels like the good graphics in there, but I've got it turned down and it's a bit fuzzy. Trying to remember the track. Well, I remember the track, just trying to remember all the points. Down changes. You okay? Got to be a little bit careful on the old throttle. Not sure what the TT's on. 3. TT seems quite low. Sometimes I do wonder how much I miss chucking around on ACC. Maybe with a bit of time I can feel something similar to an AC Evo, but... Ah, 45 minutes! You might just make it, Dan, you never know. I do hope you can join though, sir, because it is a little bit quiet tonight, and I was hoping to get a few more of us testing it. But it's not quite the case right now. It's a shame. Good to see you anyway, Dan. I hope you're well, sir. Yo, jumping on for a couple laps. Go on, George. It's very quiet on the server tonight, George, so you'll definitely get a slot. But yeah, just trying to figure out the new sim a little bit. They said an update. I mean, we got to walk into Glen. Yeah, can't complain, Dan. Hey, ooh, okay, so full speed in a GT3 is a bit funky, no? Maybe I overturned it. I did the update to a couple. Oh, George showing off his internet. So I yeah, quite a busy week at work. Also, I haven't seen you guys since Wednesday. So I've had a busy last few days. I had an exam today in the afternoon, and an exam I chose to do it at home, which meant there's an invigilator on a webcam who wanted to check everything about my home setup to make sure I wasn't cheating. Which is a bit frustrating because, of course, I've got a lot of things plugged in on my desk and he basically wanted it all removed and put far away. As I dismantled my whole work desk. And I did an exam about AI and passed. I was a bit surprised. because boy was that a difficult exam. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. But yeah, we passed it. We are certified team. So yeah, very happy with that. Would have been a bit awkward if I didn't pass it maybe, but you know. The prep work for it was really simple. It was like, yeah, this is all the prep. Okay, so I did all that and I was like, that's quite easy. The exam was not that simple. I really cannot put my foot down too much. Can we turn on TC? Not at the moment. I wonder if I've got TC on. I'm not sure what my buttons are to change the MFD at the moment. None of these seem to be doing. Oh! Oh! Okay, so if I go here, TC5, I think, to be honest. I have no idea why it's 40 minutes. There's only a 66 megabyte download. The hell, Dan? Is your internet having a moment? Hey! Oh! Maybe that's not a big problem. 6 on the server. Go on, team. It's filling up a little bit. Like I said, it'd be nice to get like 8 to 10 at least. And I recommend everyone just go on the BMW because there's not a lot of us here, so you might. And the Porsche's not as fast as we hoped it was, which is maybe a little bit optimistic, but you never know. I thought with ABS and TC, maybe you could just blat it, but no. Probably hasn't got a power. Hello. Not sure who that was because I haven't got that. That was maybe Mark Bell. I think the problem is LMU is now the game at the top. If there's no LMU or Razer and people beyond Aces, was everyone with kind of Rodney, but to be honest, I think AC Evo is lacking a lot of stuff so far and can't do any of the things ACC was able to do at the end. So, yeah. I've forgotten how important trail braking is. In LMU it's not that important, in this sim it's everything. Gotta be very careful with your brakes. I can throttle a bit more with the old 5 TC. Bit understeery. I'm on my way, Jeff. Go on, Juan. Yeah, this is true, but normally people have to do community stuff in any game. Kind of, Dan. Kind of. I mean, you've seen how popular LMU is recently in our community. I mean, we had 38 on the server on Tuesday, which is just incredible. It was great fun. 30 finishers. This seems a bit more sturdy in 5th. 5 TC, a bit sturdier for me. I don't know how cold the tyres were before. But yeah. Compared to that, this is not the same, is it, clearly? I'm slowly warming up here. It's going to take me a little while. I have got, in the beginning of May, the Race for Dean. Drive for Dean, I should say, sorry. Race, which is 12 hours at the Nordschleife on ACC. So I do need to get myself a little bit in tune with the Kunos way again. Doggy, great to see you, sir. You're gonna dare to get on the server, have a bit of old Watkins fun with us? I'm also expecting to see you, Dan, at Brands Hatch on what's early breaking. The 3rd of May. We can do this. It's been a while since I've seen you, buddy. Been a year, right? Yeah, we can talk about it in our little chat coming up soon. Slowly figuring it out. Slowly warming our feet up. Evo's still fresh, there'll be a lot of updates. Oh, Rodney, we are so early, technically, I would say, in what Evo wants to achieve. But I don't know better. Yeah, so we're a long way off. Years. It feels like many years, quite frankly, the speed they're going. So I'm not too worried in that way. It's just, like I say, the optimization. I mean, I haven't got a slow PC by any means. It's kind of midweight, slightly upper midweight. and I think I'm struggling with the graphics a bit. So I don't know. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's the game. I don't know if it's the optimization, or just the fact that, you know, like I said before, a better game will need more powerful PCs, really, wouldn't it? I can't tell. I would like it to be a little bit sharper and cleaner. It feels a little bit fuzzy, I think, because I've got FSR on, a few things on lower settings. Maybe it means the game's a little bit future-proof. I don't know. But yeah, content-wise as well, a lot to come for sure. And hopefully features-wise. And I don't mean LMU features either. LMP2 reversed across the track and took me out. Oh, mate, you don't want that in your life. That's why I had a Silverstone, Dargo. Bit chunky on the curve there, not very smooth. I don't know if my rev lights aren't working, lovely. Yeah, Tony? Tony sat there loafing on the chair, staring at me. About a metre away. Not even. Second gear's a bit slow for that, isn't it? We're not going very fast here. Kia was like 4 seconds faster, what the hell? Wake up, Jeff. Eight on the servers, not bad to see. Well, Dave, you know, I was saying this kind of thing quite a while ago, like, a lap invalidated because of track limits, like, they did seem to be going for quite a few different things in one, right? They wanted single player kind of career mode, they wanted open free roam with shops where you can buy stuff and do all sorts of things, and then they sounded like they also wanted to do hardcore sim, competitive racing. It sounded like that was part of it. All sorts, and then they had that very interesting roadmap of hopes and dreams, and then bin that, of course. Well, yeah, bin that. Now they obviously binned the single player kind of career-y stuff, it seems. A guy who joined them back in April, one of the original people, he left. He joined back again in March, April last year. He's now left again at Christmas. In an interview, he said that they had to choose between a technical approach or a kind of playable approach, right? You know, arcadey. And he said because they've not chosen a technical approach from the start, he's just kind of like joining in too late. So he said there's no point. He did also say that he doesn't really want to do Sims anymore, so okay, cool. But yeah, it's interesting hearing him say that, of course. So right now, LMU is, you know, sitting on top of the tree a bit, isn't it? For most of us. I know obviously iRacing's a big thing, but... Sorry, Rodney, I just read your message and I'm flying into the braking zone. Probably not very clever of me, and I've now missed that one as well. Bit of focus. We've got lots of time left. 26 minutes left in quali. 9 on the server. Not bad, gang. To get as many of you as possible practicing. Seeing how it goes, seeing what kind of errors we get. Yeah, people have said that quite a lot, haven't they, Dave? And I get that. And I can see why they go for it. And also we forget that I think sometimes really these people just want to get a slice of the console market, right? Because it can be bigger. If you can get people with a controller playing your sim or racing game, then you'll probably get a bigger audience, right? I don't know. I think we're all kind of wishing there was another ACC, right? A better ACC, a more polished and feature-heavy and more content, all sorts. ACC, right? A lot of us want that. But AC Evo doesn't really seem to be running for that at the moment. And to be fair, Kunos kind of left ACC to sort of die off a while back. So maybe they're not that focused on it anyway, sort of thing. So, yeah. We shall see. Oh, that's not good. Enemy is a better ACC. Oh dear. In a way, dog, I'd love to agree with you, but there are definitely some things about ACC that I really enjoyed, and I would like to see again from Kunos. Not sure we will in a hurry. Having said that, as I do some laps here in this sim, I do enjoy it. I feel like this makes GT3 driving more interesting than LMU does, sadly. And so if they did have, you know, a whole roster of cars on the way to do some proper online stuff, I think it is quite limited at the moment, right? Not 30 cars. Yeah, it's fairly limited. It would be nice to have a bit more going on with it. I'm not seeing too much at the moment. I mean, one GT3 car. Car way off. And also, I feel like a sim needs focus. Like, ACC had focus. It was part of SRO. LMU has focus, right? It's part of WEC. I think we have something as open as AC Evo. It's kind of hard to give it a focus for the hardcore racers, and you know, a decent amount of cars from one series. I mean, we never really had that in the first AC, which is what you kind of want, right? You want a good sort of 5, 6, 8 car collection, and then it's BOPed as well. Don't forget, BOP is an important consideration for competitive racing. I did not see it, Dave. No, I don't think so anyway. Don't think I saw it. I normally see his updates about Evo. Kid, GT3s and Evo feel much better than LMU. There we go. That's the thing. It is definitely... Kunos do have a little bit of magic they seem to do that just makes me really enjoy their cars, but can't really figure out what they're doing with this sim at the moment. I was worried at the beginning. Well, I was worried, and then they brought out the roadmap, and I was like, okay, that could work. And now I feel like we're back to kind of, okay, I don't know what's going on. I hope they've got a good idea of what to do, because they're not giving us that vibe. 10 on the server, not bad, gang. And I'm low on fuel, apparently. Where do I see my fuel? 2.1 litres, fair enough. I think it's 3.1 a lap. I don't know. That didn't work. Are any of these going to give me a fixed turbo level? Roger that. Rain lights on. There goes the recording. That's proven by the times. I would never get anywhere near these times with LMU if Watkins Glen was in LMU. Well, Keir, I mean, it's obviously, let's not forget that there's different homologations, isn't it, GT3? And the LMU one for WEC is quite slow. There is that. Alan, good evening, mate. Great to see you, sir. I can't believe you got me driving the Vault the other night. I might even end up picking it for the Cup, and that could be your fault when it all goes wrong. I'll have to blame you. Any chance you want to join us on the server tonight? We're on AC Evo. Have you got it? Different, yes, but I would be like P15. I mean, I doubt that, kid, but I get it. Okay. You like the feel of these cars and you're driving fast. That's nice. How do I get off the server? I have to push escape. I don't know what my buttons are. I might have to change them for the round wheel. I think I changed my buttons to the round wheel. Anyway. What's going on with you? You gonna work? Oh, not turned on. There you go. Back to pit lane. Settings. Controls. Car. Hold on. Simagic. Where's that? Traction control. Cycle. Just a 10 and 11. Let's do this. TC. Rebind. Oh, clear binding. There you go, that helps. Pit limiter. Apparently it's that one. Let's just double check. Okay, it was. Where do we start and stop the game? The ladies have got some lovely food out for their dinner. Sadly, I had to eat early and I've missed it. The things I do for you guys, honestly. The food I miss. Where is it a UI one? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, turbo. Escape, brake bias. Engine map, ABS stage. A lot of settings here. Yeah. Okay, UI. Yeah. Did I miss anything else? That's what I say. No, not got it, mate. I'm waiting for the next race on LMU, the B-Day race to add the Le Mans. Nice. Keir said, if we end up on Nords, I really want to try drifting a few good corners. Yeah, okay, nice. Dave said it's worth a watch, Jeff. He said a lot of the same things you've been saying. Wow. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us all think alike on this stuff now. I don't know. I heard about the mods being a bit more open to everyone, which will help increase the audience, but really, in a way, it doesn't matter to someone like me who just wants more the sort of racing side of it. But who needs a pit limiter? No one. Ow. Evening, Miss Jeff and friend. Yeah, I mean, they might even come over and say hello at some point. You never know. Is it me or do you sound a bit under the weather? Oh, apparently my mic is a bit rubbish tonight. I hope I don't sound under the weather. Oh, that's maybe a little bit. But, oh dear, hello. Say hello? At least you just fed incredible fish into my mouth. Quite lucky. Yeah. Yeah, Lars, are you on the server? I think I saw you on earlier, didn't I? You jumping back on? You do sound a bit unwell. Oh, blimey. I don't feel... My nose is maybe a little bit... kind of blocked in a weird way. I don't feel unwell. You got me worried now, gang. Don't do this to me. I'm a bit... Do you know what it was? I'm too tired. Ah, fair enough. Do you know what? I had a long flight, didn't I, back from Asia. And it seemed to really, really dry out my nose. And since then, I've had a really... The inside of my nose has been really sore and a bit painful. And it keeps getting disturbed because it's a bit wet in there and stuff. I can't pinpoint how it sounds, but it's picking up deeper tones as well as background. Oh, blimey. Sorry, gang. Old age gets to us. No, hold on. Oh, no, Lars is a young man, isn't he? Lars, how old are you again? Maybe about 12? I forgot how old you are, Lars. Right. I can't find the... Oh, there's menu. Two, okay. 23, I told you. Spring chicken. And you're what? You're married and you've got 3 children, I think it is? Half my age. Alan's showing off. Can't really think of anything else. Like I said, good to see the server getting a bit more busy. How many have we got on here now? 10. Not bad. Juan is on track. Maybe Dan will get to join us as well if his update happens. Hugh's on track. Great to see you, Hugh. You're going a lot faster than me. Kier going 4 seconds faster than me. You alright, mate? Is everything okay at home, Kier? 4 seconds. I feel weird. The big question is, how much damage is Kunis onto the community with Delta Vivo? Damage to the community? A little bit. You kind of wonder how much goodwill there really is in the end if they just don't produce a good game, right? Again, I'm not happy about the whole roadmap thing that doesn't exist, but I don't think that many people are that bothered about that in a way, sort of. Not in the way that I am, it seems. So, yeah, I'm a bit perturbed about it, and I think things change and, you know, organisations change and stuff like that, and it seems like maybe a lot of the people that were there for the original ones that we loved aren't really there anymore, maybe, if I was going to guess. And so really, in reality, it's a different thing now. I'm just getting a drink, everyone. So, yeah, I don't know if that's maybe a big part of it. And so really, you're not going to get the same sort of thing. And also, if they're more focused on what we think will make the most money sort of thing, or having that as a big part of their decision-making process, whether you like it or not. And that can then affect things where they think, you know, they might make a lot more money doing certain things, when in reality, that's not really what we're into. Because, you know, we're just a niche group of our own, right? We want what we want. Doesn't mean everyone wants that, and there's probably some instances where a mass audience want a lot of things that we don't, and vice versa. Like, for example, when you look at maybe like Forza Horizon, and the kind of game numbers of when you see like the concurrent player numbers for that, it's going to be hilariously big, I think, right? And they want none of the things that we want in a sim, and vice versa. So you can see why a team like Kunos would start making decisions about something like AC Evo to try and get it to a point where they feel like there's a much bigger audience, right? So. Yeah, we'll see how that all finishes up. I'm not sure yet. Let's have a look in the chat. What did I miss, gang? Sorry. We've got how have they lost? They're definitely not gained any, Dave. Assetto has become the OP car on LMU, so if you see me in it, beware. Fair enough. I saw RC using it earlier. Just tired, says Kier. That's toxic as hell, that is. David said, yeah, the roadmap was total bull poop. Yeah, like I said, I've said it enough times now, Dave. I fear that was... I don't know how nefarious that was in terms of them... Ian Thompson's on the server. Now, that's great to see. Hello, Ian. Miss seeing you, buddy. One of the old ATC heads. Free roam, how long will that be? Why did Evo put a roadmap out? They're not stuck with it, useless people. Well, this is a point, Alan, I've made on the Discord before. It feels like maybe they did that just to get money off people, because if they'd released it in the state it was in and went, oh, actually, the roadmap is in about a year and a half, it'll be a bit more playable, then everyone would be like, all right, we'll see you in a year and a half then. And they didn't, did they? They said, oh, no, by the end of this year, everything's going to be done, it's going to be incredible. We said, okay, cool, you told us. I mean, I don't know the legality of that kind of thing, but then, you know, who's suing them, really? So, yeah. Dave says, then they take out single player, which for a lot of people is a big deal. I know not yourself personally, but they got a massive load of negative reviews when they announced it. Well, I guess, again, Dave, a lot of people may have bought it with the, you know, premise that there was going to be single player in it for them later on. So there's that. Personally, yeah, I don't... Yeah, I think if it's done really well, maybe a career would interest me, GT3 one, but I can't see that happening in a hurry. Or like a GT racing prototype. I don't know, starting in like a you know, a Clio Cup, and then working your way up to, you know, GT4, GT3, maybe doing a bit of Ginetto on the way there, maybe doing some open, maybe not open wheel. Maybe that'd be a different career. See what I mean? Like, there's ways you could make it really work. I don't know how niche that'd be. But I don't really see a sim doing that in a hurry. Maybe AC Evo was going to try and do that. But yeah, I'm thinking like, you know, cutscenes. You know, the F1 game has pretty decent story and cutscenes and that kind of stuff. That kind of thing takes a good old studio, I think. Maybe now with AI it can be done quicker, but yeah, that kind of stuff. Charles, I'll be doing 41s by now. Ugh. Stop it, wow. You guys are too fast, man. Wow, you're 2 seconds faster than me. I need to sort my life out. Hugh Hattrick's 2 seconds faster than me. Should we do a lap? 10 minutes left. Let's go. We are the slowest on track. What a surprise. Oh, come. Right, Hugh is a fast man, clearly. Mr. Evo out, definitely. I think that's a mate of mine. If Ian is Scotch, he's a mate of mine. You reckon, Alan? Because Ian Thompson, maybe he is the same guy, but he's one of the old gang from our community, so I'm assuming it's him, to be honest. Anyway, I would like to drive a bit faster here, that's for sure. Why are you so slow? I don't know, Flim. Why are you on the server? Right, what about that? Finally doing a bit better. Go on, Hugh. Smashing it. Okay, 2 seconds faster than me. I've got some work to do here. Looking forward to seeing you next weekend, Hugh. Should be a good laugh. Need to get a bit more confident. I think LMU's stolen a lot of my confidence because it's so snatchy and difficult. Weird, it's definitely a bit heavier. Small town is Wouter, by the way, Hugh. If you ever hear us mentioning Wouter's name quite often, that's Wouter. Dutch guy, bit of a degenerate. No, he's lovely. Lovely, really. I might not get that after this rain, no. He's quicker than a scooter, yeah. Smashing the community for 6. Go on, Hugh. Let's go. Wow, don't be like that. Not surprised, Flim, for all that money you spend on your PC. Ain't got anything left for the software that runs on it. Bit of a shame. I don't think I feel one. I'm going a lot slower than everyone else right now. It's a little bit faster, maybe. It's a bit more like it. Alan, I'll tell you what, I might adjust you. I'll do a bit more testing, obviously, but it's looking good, bro. I'll tell you, for the Aston, I really enjoyed it on Tuesday night. I mean, it's not even that simple, is it? And you can imagine different tracks suit different cars as well a bit. Bit slow on the last turn there, a bit faster overall though. We can build on that. Forgot I've got no rev counter on my wheels, bit annoying. You reckon, Alan? I think if I'm really on it, I can. Well, this is the thing, Walter. I think braking is a lot more important in ACC, right? In a way. Now, obviously, the release of the brakes and the balance of the vehicle feels a lot more pitchy, right? With LMU, where it always feels a bit flat. Even if you release the brake sharply, you don't really feel the car lose any balance, do you? I'm sure there's a bit of grip and speed loss, but AC Kunos seem to put more importance onto the braking release. Interesting. Right, there's 5 minutes left in quali, 10 on the server. We did get double figures. We're lucky Snap My Dan will join us, but I haven't got my hopes up. No, Thompson, not my mate. Right, you are. Have you just messaged him going, you're on the server? No, Sebastian, you don't need to think about the battery, right? But then, Rarish said to me earlier, but what about the fuel? Like, you're going to use more fuel than other people and all this. I'm like, hold on. That's no fun. So, because I'm not managing the battery, would I actually use more fuel in the end and have to do more refueling? So if I'm going to lose like 8-10 seconds every race in the pits, then that doesn't sound great. That would be nice. That would be very nice, Flim. Seen some videos on that recently. Crazy car, isn't it? Alan says stay in fourth. Alright, fair enough. Lost a lot of time there. Tried the pug last night and it leads to me right on the steering. Interesting. Is there on earth there's anything I'm meant to be doing with my tyres? That was terrible. Because they're 27 on the left and 26 on the right. Do I need everything like early 27s, you know? Well, I started a fuel VE fight in the chat. I'm worried now though. So it shouldn't be a competitive disadvantage, you know, Dave? I really wouldn't want it to be. If it's a whole fuel ratio thing, then maybe we can figure that out. But if it means I'll be doing at least, you know, 4, 5, 8, 10 seconds more refueling every time I pit. Because there will be one pit stop per race, right, for the first 4. Don't really want it to be too much of a thing, it'd be a bit boring. I'm sure it's not, right? If you think about it. Or the car really is uncompetitive, right? Race car? Anyway. Right, let's see if we can go quicker again. Let's go. Never changed the seating position on my chair. I wonder if I should. I felt better. There was a more apex speed, but we lost a little bit on the exit. Pull some of that back again. Good to see. Went a bit tight, lost attempts there nearly. Bit quicker. I'm gonna do it, Keir. We're nearly a second up. What's Quouter doing? Oh boy. Finding a few bits here and there. Maybe over driving it a bit now, but yeah, lost a bit there. Yeah, baby. You are delivered. Come on, Keir. Yeah, do you know what? It took me a while to get the hang of it, but I was definitely... Go on, Hugh. Hugh smashing it. Get in there, Hugh. Hugh, when you get a faster PC, mate, and that new monitor, I don't know if you're thinking about getting that monitor. As I read it, if you want to put in 50 in the valve, that takes 40 seconds to do that. Put the push 45, the addition of view will add further 5 seconds. Length of time for 50 the same. I'm trusting you, Dave, because I really fancy the valve. It could be a lot of fun. Hugh, do be very quick. Why are you so quick? Asked Wouts. Well, I'm still figuring it out. I've got a long way to go there. There's definitely a half a second or more. Right, Hugh did me by 2 attempts. Nearly. Keir's a second out the road, isn't he? Right, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same. Apparently I'm P7? That's cute. Did I do random? What have we got? This is the race. I don't know. I'm going to do fuel. How much fuel do we need? Is it a lot? I feel like 70 for a 20-minute race? 60? I can't tell. Also, are my tyre pressures correct? I'm not sure they were, right? I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to apply. And click drive. I guess. Wish me luck, everyone. I don't know what I'm doing. Was it a standing start? Cole Bray, great to see you, sir. We're having a slightly different one tonight on AC Evo. We don't do it very often, but there's an update out. And... oh. Wow. Nearly missed the start. Just about got the engine starter going. Let's get going, champs. Definitely got people just behind us. Let's go. Juan and Wouter. Juan got ahead of Wouter there. We know the tyres are cold. Let's see how that affects us. Okay, yeah. I think the TC might be on 3. Yes, it is. Oh boy, that's scary. Let's up that TC. We'll do 5. I think 5 might be enough. No, 6. Come on. As Keir blasts through the bus stop. Bit braver than me. I'm trying to give this car a chance. There you go, look, he's nearly lost it there, bless him. Again, he's... just see how long he lasts. That's very deep and wide for him there. That one. Don't know the names of these turns here at Watkins. Drive through for Hugh, that's a shame. So I'm not sure what happened to Hugh there, but it's not looking good. I'm doing 40. What's up? Good to see you, Schmeeks. Hope you're well, sir. Fancy joining us for race 2? Bit of AC Evo? We're going to do GR86s on a short layout at Watkins. We managed to get 10 for this one. But yeah. One right behind me here. No quarter given. Oh, bit of sun on the track. Don't want Kia getting away, but that is what he's doing. Oh, you're Casey? Oh, nice one. Yes, for a crazy race at Bathurst. I could not do that in a hurry on iRacing. I need... Well, we talked about it, right, Schmees? I need a long time to practice for that. So good luck, gang. And you're doing it today, right? Not tomorrow? By the sounds of it? Unless I missed something? Anyway. One edging closer. We have to pull out every trick in the book to keep him behind us. Starting 2 hours, nice one. Might be able to catch some of that then. I'm guessing Casey's streaming it, right? I think I saw it on this thing. Cool. Good luck, gang. Just please take it easy. You don't have any wrecks. Just take it as easy as possible. Play the longest game possible with an enduro at Mount Bartha. But also, Mount Panorama, sorry. But also, because it's such a crazy track, you've got to be so switched on, haven't you? You can't really, you know, I don't want to say cruise. You can't just settle in really. You're just going to be like, ah, every lap. For at least half a lap. No joke. I do miss that track. I was going to put a poll in the chat, actually. I forgot to do it. That was going to be along the lines of which track do you miss most on ACC. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone picked Mount Panorama. We're definitely planning to be cautious, just even more cautious than that, sir, in every decision you make. Also, I found what really helps if you really want to maximise your result, right, is being good at disaster management. Because you know when things go wrong and everyone kind of panics a bit, then you can really multiply them, sort of, what's the word? I guess about multiplier, the damage you cause, right? To yourself, to others, all sorts. So making sure you know exactly what to do, well, as close as possible what to do when things inevitably go a bit crazy, you have a big crash or something. Know which buttons to press if you're the driver, knowing what to do if you're the support team, immediately looking on the map and the relative to make sure there's no one nearby, so you don't rejoin badly. All that kind of stuff really, really helps. Disaster mitigation, because you'll probably get at least one disaster per team per enduro, especially 12 hours on Bathurst. So knowing how to manage that, I've found is pretty helpful. Not something you normally practice for, as it were, do you know what I mean? But just knowing what to do. Oh, one very close behind me. I'm holding them all up. Like I said a number of times recently, I kind of missed the team racing. From ATC, so I need to find a bit of that in LMU soon. Problem is, I'm a bit more of a hyper driver. I'm not sure if anyone really wants to drive hypers with me. Or LMP2. We'll see. Well done, whoever that was. Wowter, what? Wowter, why are you not on track? You're just behind Juan and James. Or did James come through and kill you? What happened? We planned to have a spot. Nice. What happened, Wells? Let's keep that Delta green, shall we? I do like the force feedback in AC, Evo and ATC. I know some people say it, but I really do enjoy the way that it works compared to maybe every other sim, to be fair, and just driving it is kind of cool, you know, just actual feel of the car on the road, just the way they do it. I remember a long time ago, I think it was Game of Muscle might have been describing it as being a little bit like chefs cooking up their own ingredients, because they've all got access to the same kind of telemetry and data kind of stuff, right, in a way, in terms of what a car can feel from a road, I guess, and things like that. They can all do the same kind of reading, but it's how they interpret that and what they amplify or not and those kind of things. Mixed in with the graphics, the sound, and everything else. And yeah, there is certainly something about the way Kunos do that I think we will enjoy. I certainly do. But it's just right now, AC Evo is definitely not a sim to be doing a lot of serious racing on. No chance. Right, how long we got left? So just coming up to halfway in this race actually. And I'm going very slow here, but it would appear that Juan is no longer behind us. Kia is miles ahead. What's happened there? Come on, let's go out together. How comes you're in the chat, Juan? What happened? You were cruising behind me half a second. Did you get bored of bunching up? What happened? What have I missed? James Wright was there as well. What happened to James? Has everyone died? You spun? Hold on, there's always a team somewhere. I know. I always want to drive hyper. Don't you flirt with me, dogs. Maybe we'll do it together. Question is, dogs, do you want to do the Aston? Huh? I suck at Kunos Sims. Don't you start this wow. I definitely don't know. I love the weight in the wheel. Being able to chuck it around a bit. Never that Aston. Oh, dogs, come on. I really enjoyed it the other day. I tried 3 different cars at Silverstone, and for me, the Aston was easily most. I mean, look, we know Dar's about the brakes. We know about the brakes. Maybe that's a little brake balance. Maybe a little bit of brake balance will help that. We know about the brakes, but it felt really. It felt easy to drive, I'd say. I thought it'd be like the hardest, but it felt like the most predictable. It felt good over curbs. All sorts. So, I don't know, dog. Maybe we could be friends, you know? I meet up coming out the chicken and collected James. Oh, dear. Poor James. Didn't deserve that, did he, eh? Chat? Woo! You can really swing it in this game, you see? Bit track limited there. We're staying ahead of Lutenberg. We're still P2. This might be our best community race result in about 2 years. Halfway through the race. What are we learning about the sim at the moment? Well, we know we love what Kunos do, but maybe sadly they're not doing enough of it at the moment. And it feels like they've got a very long way to go with the pace they're going, right? And of course they are kind of focused on their open world stuff. And a console port. They're probably quite focused on a console port, open world, and all the things that aren't anything to do with competitive. And also they probably feel like getting into competitive is too much hard work and wouldn't make them enough money, in a way, while being lots of hard work. So, and it goes back to our earlier conversation about what do they really want the sim to be and for who. Because our little niche world doesn't really make that much money anyway for developers, in reality, what we're looking for. Compared to Forza Horizon, for example. The rear is so unstable, do you reckon? Hello Keith, great to see you in chat, sir. Don't suppose you want to join us for race 2, do you, tonight? She got a bit of chance? On a random Friday afternoon for you? Never know. Do you know what? I'll be honest, Juan, I'm not finding the rear unstable at all, and quite easy to recover if it does feel like it's going to go, so... And you guys are always, you know, driving maybe a little bit better than me in LMU at the moment, I'd say. Or the same. I don't know. Sorry about that, James. They feel quite good, says James. I know, right? I'm not against it. It's just we've got nothing, have we? We've got bare bones sim. We've got no cars. We've got some tracks, which is good. We've got a bit of track variety, but yeah. I do like the force feedback. I do like the weight of the wheel. I like all the information it gives, which some people think isn't enough, but for me it's the right kind of mix. It's a bit of a shame. Haven't bought this yet, Key. It's one of the rounds in Need for Speed, everyone. We're on AC Evo, by the way. I didn't tell everyone yet. One of the big surprises coming up. Round 4 will be on AC Evo. I'm waiting to see Kier Batty in the chat. Come on, Kier. Get her a bit floaty. Yeah, for sure. Compared to LMU where they're a bit more planted, in this it feels a bit more like you get a bit more pitch, you know, with the braking. It dives like 3 foot, you see? That's what we're missing, Wouter. LMU's a little bit flat like that. This one is like dive, dive. And when you release the brakes, you've got to be really careful. I think that'd be everyone's drop round. You're only allowed 1 per team, Dargo. Nice try. Not bad, though. No, says Kier. Fun, says Hugh. Hugh, you were right at the front. And what happened? The DT giving you the heebies. The DT heebies. I've got to be careful because Lutenberg is... Careful. Lutenberg is sniffing. I can tell. Okay, so race 2 should be fun. So hang around for that, chaps. Hopefully we'll get double digits on the server again. Say hello, everyone. No matter where you are in the world, what you're doing. Maybe a bit of a lurker. Maybe a bit lurky. Bit lurky poos. We're putting away from Lutenberg again, good. Delta's gone, well, it was green. It was a bit green earlier. Let's get back to green again. There you go. You started messing with the setup. Ah, you see. That's your problem, Welsh. You're too much of a tinkerer. Gotta learn to make do. It's your problem, son. I'm the equivalent of Lance Stroll, says. Hugh. I guess so, Hugh, if that's if your daddy's that rich. Look at this, we're in the green on the Delta. We've pulled out another half a second on the Lutes. We're clear. GT7 uses this track a lot. Yes, it does, Hugh. It is definitely a popular track for racing, right? It's like a slightly bigger Brands hatch. Obviously, Brands is very flowy, kind of old school, right? And this is like that. It's got those flowy turns, but it's just slightly longer, right? Or is it? Not a lot. Well, the lap time's a lot longer, to be fair. This long straight here is quite long, right? To be fair, this long straight. After this pretty much full speed chicane, really. Which is just the best way to have a crash at the start of a race, that area. With these walls either side for the ping pong effect. One of my most popular clips of me dodging loads of bullets here. Crazy. I like the way when you release the brake, the car's like, doo-doo, hello! Good old Kuno. Whoa! That could have been lights out. I don't know if we're going to get Dan in for race 2. You there, Dan? I was over a second off your times without the changes. Oh, really? Okay. Qualifying in the wet and then all for nothing. Yeah, I know, right? In the wet. This is what I'm saying. It's the same as ATC. You come back here, do 3 laps until you're quicker whilst down the struggle bar. Well, all aboard the struggle bar. I think, well, to be fair, you could argue that different sims suit different people, right? So there is that. Yeah, for sure, bus stop in 4th. Oh, Lutenberg, I slowed down here. What's happened? He's caught a whiff of this. He wants back in. No, Lutenberg, stay away. How long we got left? 4 minutes. Couple of laps here. Lutenberg might fancy a go at it. 2.8. Okay, we're back again. Still happy with the game though, and it's fun to race you all. Thank you, Hugh. Great to hear. Maybe we'll have your son racing with us at some point, right? If you know, if the PC builds go well next weekend, which I'm sure they will. We should have 2 PCs. And then you've got to figure out, obviously you get yourself that ultra-wide. Have you thought about getting the ultra-wide, the 34-inch monitor, Hugh, on Amazon? If you get yourself that, you could give Nick one of your other ones, maybe? Maybe a TV one? And then you can both race, and then we'll have him on here. It'll be awesome. We'll turn him into a superstar. Like Max said, this entry into motorsport nowadays, we'll have him in F1. With my driving skills, and all the chat helping out as engineers, we'll turn him into the next Lewis. And of course, hopefully you'll get a good chance to drive in this rig when he does come around as well. Keeping Heusinkveld at bay. 2 minutes left. Come on. Let's bring it home. Rearview mirror is, whoa, someone's unhappy. Rubbish, couldn't tell where well. Ah, no! That's me talking. Don't do that, Jeff. Just reading that for some reason in Apex. That was very clever of me. Now we've got to fight on for the last 2 laps. I think there's 2 laps left. Bonnet's flapping. Car's begging. Heusinkveld must have seen that. Here he comes. Pressure. Can't wait to get things sorted and see you in London. Next on my list. 34 inch. That sounds like a pretty decent spec, to be honest with you. Oh boy, this car's struggling now. This could be it, team. Worried about this. Our P2 could be all over. Heusinkveld smells blood. Not bad at all here. Those prices. .8, he's close, 1 lap to go. It's a shame because obviously as we go forward, I feel like we should always be, you know, progressing with our sim racing, and I do feel like we've lost quite a lot moving away from ACC and those big grids and enduros we were doing quite a lot, day and night, rain, all those things. I mean, I know it had its bugs. There were some annoying bugs in there. Not too many, but a few. And with LMU, while we have improved some things for sure, I feel like there's other things we've kind of lost a bit, which is a shame. When I play Evo, maybe I'll start to feel some of those things that we lost. There you go. Or hear, or see. I like the graphic style, I like the sound. There's a lot of things that a lot of us like about the way Kunos makes a sim, that's for sure. Apart from Welter, maybe, he was convinced he's slow. Right, last lap. Kier is miles ahead, bless him. Hold on. I let it go there because I'm trying to work out. Oh, I'm using the relative, that's why. Kier is miles away. 20 seconds. Dan is on the server, good to see. Not taking that bus stop well. 0.6 for Heusinkveld. Is he going to make a last chance dive on the last lap? He's on the radar. Wow, 0.4. One thing I was talking about last night that I kind of miss as well about, I guess, ACC, is that you'd just do one car, wouldn't you? Remember, we'd all have our car. And you just stay with that car, wouldn't you, for months on end, sometimes only that car. But a lot of people wouldn't change. But if I did change, it'd be once in a few months or something, it'd be a big thing, probably nearly a year. And, you know, maybe use different cars for different tracks, but not too often. It was just, sometimes you change car because you get a team with someone. But a lot of the time it really was just one car, wasn't it, that we just use and really get familiar with. Setups, all sorts. Do you have a bit of Glen says Rodders? You know it, mate. Look at that. Session has ended. There's a car dragged in the wall there with suspension up. Well done, Kier. Well done, looters. For some reason I'm listed as P1. I think that's because I just passed him here. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. I did use the port for a long time. Exactly one, right? That kind of thing. Feels like a long time, doesn't it? I did miss that a little bit, really getting to know one car. I got LMU to drive something other than GT3. James, I agree, and also I wanted like really good multi-class. The thing is, it's all multi-class now, isn't it? It's just... Cole Brady asks, have you ever done any IRL racing? Only go-karting. Fun enough, I don't have a driving license. I had my driving test in mid-April. I failed one in December because I missed a stop sign because of the stalled car. Long story. Anyway, and I'm a very old man, but I've done plenty of go-karting. We do go-karting as a community. You know, Carl mentioned a few things we do as a community. We meet up and go to some of the big racing events, and yeah, we also do go-karting a few times a year if we can. Wow. Big praise from Batty. I think we should do a TSC Cup specifically at this track and in the BMW. Fair enough. If I go back to pit lane, will it show me the results? Kier Batty P1, Jeff Colecloud P2. Look at that. I mean, you'd think I fixed it, wouldn't you? Let's great race for AC Evo. Yeah, I think Lutenberg enjoyed it. Let's do the next race, shall we? Wouter has been asking for this for quite a while, I won't lie. The good old there, you can also see what it looks like for me. The good old GR86 race is happening, Wouts. I might do it with no bus stop as well, if that's possible. Config. So, track selection is going to be Watkins Glen short with no inner loop. Nice. Apply. Oh, what? Oh, sorry, short race. Excellent. Car selection is... Where is he? Hold on, I have to select all and then off. There we go. It's the Toyota GR86, right? And that works. What edition? Oh, Hakone! I'm not doing Hakone, surely. I failed 7 times, then passed and bawled my eyes out. Oh, nice one, Rodders. Okay, that's class. You'll do community thing. If anyone's closer. Cole, sorry, I think I asked you before. Where in the world are you? Scotland, right? Look, you just maybe once a year or 2 years, make the effort, spend a few quid and join us, right? We're going Brands Hatch at the beginning of May. We're going to Le Mans in June. Last year we went Spa. We do a bit of, what do you call it? Go-karting when we can. Probably around the southeast, to be fair, or south, normally. We will do a big event in the UK one year as a community, where we'll try and get everyone down for that. We wanted to do Goodwood Festival of Speed, but it's really expensive. So thinking maybe Silverstone WEC, if that happens next year, would be incredible. But look, we're not going anywhere, Cole. So if you enjoy your racing and you want somewhere to hang around, then maybe, you know, just keep coming back and saying hello to everyone. It'd be good to have you with us. So yeah, I mean, maybe you could meet up with Kier, bless him. He's stuck now. I'm going to Le Mans this year. Are you joking? Well, on that note, sir, might be worth who you're going with. Just so you know, we've hired an Airbnb for, what, 17 of us, I think? A massive one with a swimming pool. We're hosting a party there on the Friday. So it's about 40 minutes drive from the track. So I don't know, again, if you're driving, who you're driving with, that kind of stuff. But if on the Friday you wanted to come there instead of the track, I'd highly recommend it. We're not going to go to the track on the Friday. We're going to go straight there, and then on the Saturday we're going to be at the track on the Sunday as well. So there you go. But look, we've got plenty of time to talk about all this exciting stuff, that's for sure. But mate, if we see you on Le Mans, Cole, how about that? Jeff better get 40k fine for cleanup. Hold on. No, Kier, we'll be all right. Anyway, what 86 am I picking, Wouts? If it all goes well, we'll come to Brands. Oh, Rod, don't say that. Please don't get me excited. I've still not met you yet. GR86 standard, shall we? Yeah, that'll do. Apply. Okay, let's see how many people we can drag into this sorry affair. Service session. So the race will be... Do you know what? I might actually just do 10 minutes. I don't know what people are like. 10-minute race. Oh. Qualifying can be 5 minutes. Practice can be 10 as well. You lot won't have long to get on the server, alright? Make it happen. Save and exit. Or just apply. There we go. I would come to brands with mine. No, Kira, it's a long... I mean, I'm doing it because it's like 30 quid. For you, it'd be like 530. So, no, don't force it. Don't... obviously, we'd love to have you there, but it's cheap for some of us, and that's kind of why we're doing it. Because it's a week before... It's a month before Le Mans, right? And it's like an hour in the car for me, and 30 quid. So, that's why I'm doing it. Right. Rodney, Jeff, we met at the Extras meeting. Oh, bugger. No, that was a long time ago, Rod. That was a long time ago now. Jeez, I'm getting old, thank you. And I don't see you enough, alright? Don't you start. Sometimes I wonder who I've met from this community. Been a while. There are some people we met a while back. Forgetful Jeff, you know that kid. Oh, that didn't go well. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, blimey. Config. Worse than you, Rod. What's wrong with the server? Come on. There's nothing wrong with any of this stuff. Right, this all looks good. 10 minutes, yeah. Qualifying, is qualifying too short? What? What's your problem? I'm going to put it 10 minutes just in case. Maybe 5 is too short. Jeff has a memory of a goldfish. Yeah, I do. There's a blue and red GR6. I don't know, Kier. I'm only going for one. We had Michael Dubois at our go-karting. That was kind of Dubois. I don't know. Right. Start. Is it going to work? Please work. Please work. Hey! Everyone on the server, including you, Rodney. Let's go. So now... How do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? Right, oh, that's a good point. I am a Tottenham boy, so I've got to do Team Blue. Go red, Kier, come on. Team event. This really is a Forza Horizons, isn't it, today? Wow. Right, we've got 7 on the server already, including Hans Grayling. Good to see you, sir. Mark, you were on the last server, weren't you? Yeah. Maybe we'll get double figures again. We are, of course, going to see Wouter because he was begging for this bloody race. I'll try my best, says Snake. Big up, Snake. Mark Bell, great GT3 steering wheel with no shifter and no clutch. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I kind of want the round wheel for this, don't I? I want the round wheel. This should be fun. Let's see how this goes. So if I put you on, I'm going to lose all my button binds, aren't I? For Paul, you know, I don't need that many. We don't really need that many, do we? But we're on the round wheel. Hopefully I'll get the old rev lights now, that'd be nice. Forgot about that. Let's go, let's drive. Is this going to be terrible, Wouter? I do like things like the dash animations and stuff. Also, am I meant to have the steering wheel animation on? I'm pretty sure that's not what we want. Where is it? Hold on. So if I go view settings, wheel and dash, visibility, high steering wheel, I think. Apply. Back, resume. Oh. There we go. Oh, hello, steering wheel. I think we're okay. Johannes. Oh, excellent. Johan Grayling in the game. Johannes Grayling. Nice one, sir. Are you... I don't know if I recognise your username that much. Are you new round here? If you are, welcome. Great to have you with us. Apologies for any of the people round here. They're a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, Juan, honestly, if he doesn't get on the server, he's in a lot of trouble. We've been asking for this race for about 4 years. Every time, Evo. What are we doing? GR86 is non-stop, bro. Non-stop. So if he doesn't show up, he's in big trouble. Here we go. We got some single mate racing again. Kia somehow always appears in front of me in quali and practice, just like a ghost. So what have we got? We skipped that. I guess it's lift off oversteer time, right? Oh no, hold on. Rear wheel drive. Yes, it is definitely rear wheel drive. Starting to think if this is the wrong car for this track layout. Wondering if we want something a bit more like the what's it called? The Dallara EXR? Can't remember now. I think that might have been a bit more fun for this layout, can't tell. Because it's quite big straights in the end, isn't it? Don't forget to say hello. Drop a like. I'm on, says Walter. He is, he's in. We've got 10 people again. Can we get 11? Yeah, well, so I think this car needs a really small, tight track. This, even though it's a short version, this ain't it, I think. Are we going to get Dan in again? Oh boy, maybe brands. That's why I said Dallara. Yeah, I think the Dallara would be on this layout better. Could we not have chosen a faster car? Oh boy, look. Ladies, shall I restart the server with the Dallara? I think, shall I restart it with the Dallara? I think this is not quite... This is one of the beauties of Kunos. Let me just put in a message. Is Dan going to join us? I'm restarting server. Let's do it. Let's take advantage of this. Okay, so we're stopping the server. One of the joys of having your own config. And then we go car selection. Turn now. Dallara. EXP standard. Anything else at speed? I've no idea. That's the only thing that's a bit annoying. I've no idea what is the same speed. I want to see Macau in one of these sim races. I do. You want to see a lot of crashing? Put my round wheel on. Was having fun. Leave the round wheel on. It's a Dallara. Don't worry. Leave the round wheel on. Don't you start with me. Don't you start with me, mate. But that car was a bit slow for that track, I think. Not new, just been lurking mostly. Oh, good to know, sir. A lot of people do that. Dallara Mini. We ain't got, how many people do you think are on the server, Wouter? Sorry. Have I missed something? How many people do you think are on the server? 3 classes, yeah? Should we do 3 classes? Should we go full LMU on this one? Oh, I'll start Totsit. Yeah, you will, won't you? Maybe in the future, I mean. I mean, yeah, when we get 40 people on the server on Evo, I'm going to be very excited that, wow, so I'll be honest. Well, this would be fun. Don't you start. You're new around here, right? Come on. Right. Get back on the server, everyone. It's going to be intense. And I don't mean a festival. Right. Oh, let's go with a little red line on it. Join. We'll separate the men from the boys, that track would. Well, this is it now. We've already got 7 back in already, good to see. Including Hans with his slightly painful ping you got there, sir. It's a shame. Are you on Wi-Fi in the middle of a forest? I need to be careful with my pit limiter. My 90... Hey! Okay, so delete that one, Snake. First rule is we are very family friendly here. Yeah, look, here, it's a round wheel on the Dallara. Why don't you start? Actually, do I get rid of the round wheel? I feel like I should. What's interesting, I always feel like if you can see the round wheel on the screen, does that not mean that your wheelbase is technically too far away? Because if my wheel's here and the wheel on the screen's there, how does that work? Surely it doesn't? Or does it? Am I being stupid? Anyway, let's go. Let's not worry too much about stupidity. We'll run out of brains. Resume. My bad, dear. Thank you. No, it's alright. Just so you know, sir. And that includes abbreviating or slightly hashing out. It's just, yeah. We have people here with their kids, all sorts, right? We like to have everyone involved in sim racing. And so for that, we just say no swearing, please. There you go. Come on, Juan. Let's do this. This is going to be fun. I love this car. There we go. The gear shifts sound awesome. It's got a lot of speed. I think all of us cruising down the straight together is going to be quite fun, actually. Looking forward to this already. Aren't you? Aren't you, Woutz? Yeah, it's a good idea. Well, I have got the rev lights now as well, I just noticed. Yeah, the engine noises on this thing are hilarious. I'm validated. Interesting that the revs on my wheel only flashed there. Hello, Kulu. What are you doing on the table, Kulu? Naughty cat. Right, I shifted a bit early there. This is the Dallara EXP on the new cars, on the new track, here on AC Evo. And again, one of the problems you'll have in sim racing is you kind of need everyone to use the same car quite often. A little bit like what we were talking about earlier. So a car like this, if everyone was driving it for weeks on end, well, months on end, you'd probably get some quite incredible racing, but it just doesn't happen, does it? That's the reality. Everyone's driving other things, so... And I'm sure there's a lot of cars like that. The gear shifts do sound fun, though. I'm not going to lie. I do wonder about the engine on this car. I can't work out whether it sounds like really strong or quite thin in a way. Definitely very pliable. Right, here we go. That was very stupid, Jeff. Don't do that again. Well, I panicked for a chicane that wasn't there. Don't tell anyone. First of all, it was on a half decent lap. This car is definitely very friendly. There you go, there's a warning from Stream Elements. People of all ages in the stream, but please keep your language clean and a pair of fresh Air Force Ones. They sound so cool, says Ian. Love to see you in the chat and on track, sir. Hope you're well. Do you just miss the old Kunos driving, do you? As soon as anything Kunos happens, out he comes. Great to see you. Hope you're well, mate. Ian, do you know what the engine is on these bad boys? I was just asking everyone earlier. If you do know, let us know. Yeah, you know what the engine is. I was trying to work out if maybe it's like a motorbike engine, you know? Kind of give me those vibes. But Delara aren't really known for motorbikes, are they? So. Enjoying their box. Dear me, wipe out there. 2 minutes 50 in practice. Oh, back to pit lane. There we go. Right, so how easy is it to follow someone? Okay, you can just click on them. Can you change the view? What have we got? Vehicle sale track map. Okay, interesting. Go back. Timetable. So James doing a 105.8, nice one, James. I was going for about 106.7 or 8, so I've got a bit of work to do. Hugh again, very fast off the bat. Great to see. Hugh loves it on AC Evo. What does the tyre pressure get? Do you know what, Snakey? I don't know. Like, we used to obsess about it on ACC, right? I don't know. Maybe a quick Google search, or if anyone else in chat knows. I bet Jar Jar knows. What are you doing parts on the straight? Nearly straight. Hi, Mark. Welcome. I crashed and then I went to the menu, but in that time you drove into me. Sorry, mate. There you go. So, I'm the idiot. Welcome. Welcome to the game. Sorry about your wrist. Watch out for that. Right, so what can we do when we get back to... It's Hugh flying around. Go on, Hugh. I mean, Hugh got quite competitive on ACC at 1 or 2 points. So I guess he's a Kunos guy as well. I mean, OMG Jeff says Mark. OMG Mark says Jeff. These guys are having massive desserts without me. Shocking. So what now? Oh really? Yeah, okay. They're lucky. It's Super apparently. You know, Super's banned at the Sim Cafe. Right, there are 20 seconds left in practice, so we'll be going into quali next. I think we're going to be quite stuck on 10 people. I was hoping we'd see Dan Lama on the server. Dan, we saw you join the end of the last one. You're not able to do it? You don't fancy it? I think it would be quite fun to drive and race. I was hoping to do a 5-minute quali, but it wouldn't let us, so we'll make it work. Ooh. Oh, itchy nose. Okay. Hugh pulls it into the pits. What a pro. Whew. Wouter going fast. Damn you. Curse you, Wouter. Oh, I'm slow in Kunos. And then puts it P3 quite easily. Shocking. Oh, itchy nose now. Right, come on, gang, let's go quali. Right, let's do it. Right. Oh, I've got next session and restart here. I guess because I'm admin. And then restart event. All right here is buttons, I just realised. Interesting. Should we just go next session? You'll catch up, no doubt. I don't know, you know, Wouts. I don't know. We'll see what we got. Fuel. 30 litres seems like a lot. Let's do 25. Tyres. We want the fast ones. Right. Let's go kick it, gang. We'll turn on the, no, I like that. Does a little dash, right? Lights up the dash, that's cute. Oh, wheel is not straight. That's fine. Oh man, nip blew on those, right. Does sound great. Let's get these tyres warmed up. And brake a lot earlier. I don't know that the optimum lime, I'll be honest. Do not think it was. We'll do that again, shall we? Oh, speeding. Yeah, alright, alright. Can we do the slipstream from Welter? I doubt it. Let's go, team. Okay, we're going a little bit better, maybe. Let's see. We're rock bottom with halfway gone in qualifying. Apex is over there, Jeff. Bit ropey. Maybe go a bit faster this lap. Lost all the time there. Got a lot of work to do in this car. That was a bit fast, maybe. Cheers, Mark. Well, it seems I've not quite taken to these in the way that I did the GT3. We're currently 2 seconds off Juan and 1.3 off Woutz. Quite the gap. We're going to go for the battle. We'll see what we can do. I think in this one. We've got 2 minutes left in quali. Let's go on a few other people's cars, see what we're missing here. Let's steal some tricks from one. Let's see what he's got. So you know you just do it on purpose, so you can't get anything from them. I see you. Let's see if James Wright will give us some secrets. Go on, James. It could be that annoying thing where it looks like you're doing the same speed, isn't it? Knew it. There's only a few turns on the track. Incredible. Pretty racy there. Pretty racy there. Ooh. Just watching this and it's like, what am I missing? I guess the ability to actually put it all into one lap, right? The engine gear changes do sound a bit weird in this. Bit weird. Right, here we go. Race coming up, gang. How much fuel do we need for 10 laps, huh? Probably not a lot. How do we find out? Hold on. Where's setup? I guess it's still in qualifying. Okay. Okay. We'll figure it out. Vehicle setup. Is there a bit that tells us how much fuel we were using? Or we just have to guess? I'm sure 25 is fine. Let's go. We're at the back, gang. We're at the back for this one. 10 minutes, not a long race. Probably the last race of the evening, to be fair. It's good to get a little AC Evo test. I'm glad a few of you managed to join. New names and old, as always. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, that feels like a Formula 1 start. Absolutely flew past Bell and Thompson there. Try and get this right for the maximum acceleration on the hill. Poor Hugh lost traction a bit there, we'll take that. We've got a bunch up ahead that might just be quite slow. We're catching up to them. Nice. We're already P. There's 11 on track. Interesting. We are P7 right now after being in last. Someone way out in there. That Juan. Oh no. Couple more a bit messed up here. In fact, here comes the overtake of the century. No! That was... Guess what we're doing? Right. Okay, let's do that again, shall we? Also. Where are we? Let me see if I can do something. Right. Let's go again, shall we? Good clean start from everyone in the Delaras here at Watkins Glen on AC Evo. Let's have a nice little... Oh, bit of contact there. We got around it, just about. Van Jammer. Bell and Thompson again. How'd they manage it? Right, let's see if we have a proper race this time. Let's go. Again, a slow car on a turn here. And a crash out for Juan again. How did you manage it, Juan? Around the outside of Hugh. Hugh, let me through, thank you. Too kind. We're still alive, let's go. warning for track limits. That's good because we were getting loads of slowdowns and penalties before. So I think they've calmed that down a bit because that was a big old chunk I took there. Well, Wout's got that magic sauce because he's flying ahead of me. Our friend Hannah's had a bit of a wobble with the wall. And we'll take that position. We've got to hunt down Wouter now. And he knows I'm keen to attack. 2.5 seconds. Bit of a rough exit there on that one. Drop a like if you're enjoying the Dallara fight. Can we catch Wouter? He's going faster than me around that turn by a long way. Gee. Keir Batty, James Ryan, Wouter ahead. Yeah, wow, knows what you're doing around here. I ain't got a chance. Not very fast in T1 sadly, which is the precursor for the whole main straight of the track. He was keeping right up behind me here. That's more of a problem than Wouter is. Lots of counter steer there, trying to avoid Hugh. Oh dear. Let's get away from the centre of the racing line. And off we go. Dan Jammer right behind. No! There goes Dan Jammer. Let's try and keep up with him. Yeah, I see you wiggle. There's Mark Bell, poor guy. Hugh disqualified? Hugh? You just did an overtake on me? Well, you certainly gave me his scares. That tells me we're not going to keep up with Dan here. 2 seconds, let's go. Hugh, you've done a massive track cut, right? Is that what you've done? Crazy. Server issues, oh mate. Sorry to hear that. Right, what can I say? Dan's gone. Poor Dan. Last 4 minutes will probably be a bit quieter now, I think. I think I'll do a different server. Wow. Oh, you messed up pit lane entry. Right, smooth. Yeah, I was a bit nervous having you on the inside of that far turn, Hugh, so I kind of went really wide and that didn't work. So I learned that one quickly. Wouter's losing time. Hello. Wouter was 16 seconds. He's now 8. He's just teasing me. $7.9? We ain't gonna catch him, surely. We'll see him in the distance. .8, jeez. Okay. Interesting relative. .4. He was 7 point something. He's now 9 point. I don't know what that relative's about. But clearly, this will be it for us. I think P5. Not bad. I'll take it. P2 race 1, great result that. We might be finding our feet a bit with this car as well slowly. But as I was saying before, you don't really get a lot of time with these cars, then you try something else. That's one of the problem with variety. You just want everyone on the same thing again and again until we're all awesome. That's what you really want. Yeah, a bit of a gap on track here, sadly. Maybe P5 isn't mine. There goes Juan. Damn you, Juan. Just when you thought the race couldn't get any worse. It gets worse. Juan overtaking is really the kick in the teeth, isn't it, when you think about it? At least we're not lost. I'll tell you, it wasn't easy to save any kind of spin there. No siree. And I guess I'm not going to see you guys for a while, because the next stream won't be until Tuesday night, right? So we're back Tuesday for our usual LMU races, which I'm really looking forward to already. This week we have 38 turn up, which was just incredible. Really enjoyed that. And seeing so many finishes as well. Made for a really fun set of races, I thought. Really enjoyed that. So thank you, everyone. Leaders on the last lap. That's quite cool. Those two in front taking lumps out of each other before the last lap. This car is really forgiving, to be honest. When you're being an absolute fool. Fuel is low, good. We did the right thing. Dan Jammer on a drive-through, parked up. Hope he's not streaming that. Session's over. Hold on. Let me finish. Not sure we'll get a chance here. Are we going to catch Lutenberg? We caught like 4 seconds in the last lap here. Watch this. Whoa! Come back. Come back. Shocking. Oh, thank you, everyone. That's fun. Interesting. Congrats, Kier, on the win. James Wright P2, Wouter P3. That's when you know the game's broken, ladies and gentlemen. What can I tell you? Right, what I'm going to do right now, because I'm feeling generous, is I'm going to immediately pop us back onto the Nords server. What an insane car. That was fun, wasn't it? Well done, Kier. Stop the server. Go config. More! Asks Hannah's. Hannah's, mate, every week. A lot of LMU, sir. And please sort that ping out, because your ping's quite rough, mate, I'll be honest. It's a pretty rough ping you got there, sir. It's pretty bad. It's pretty, I don't know if any of you want to get it but can't. Oh, well. Are you driving on controller? Because if you've got a rig, that rig probably costs a lot more than a copy of LMU, that's for sure. Crazy car, then the tyres overheat, then it's wild. Yes, indeed. I thought it was a good combo. It wasn't bad, Wout, actually. My ping is what they were playing from South Africa. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue, sir. If you start pinging around on our servers and causing accidents and people don't want to race close, then it's no fun for anyone, right? Sadly. Apologies, one for small bits of contact that seemed to kill you. Oh, really? That's how you got the lead. Yeah, fun race. Crazy car. Thanks, Jeff, for hosting this event. Cheers, Chris, for coming along. It's not a good one. Harbour a deep resentment, that's what I'd say. The tourist farton is now alive. Right, so if you quit. I was gutted one spun. Yeah, me too, mate. I spun it being rubbish. I tried to go powering around the outside and it was like, nope. You will spin if you do that, son. Refresh the server. Cheers to the restart. Yeah, no problem, Dan. It was a hot mess, wasn't it? And that's the best part about Kunos servers. I can restart next server, previous, whatever, all the time, which is quite helpful. So. Oh, it's 1-1. Okay. Let me just turn off the wheel, or do I? Let's leave the wheel on, it's quite cute. Anyone want to join us for a quick lap? I don't know how many I'm going to do. Probably do 1 or 2, nothing crazy. Do I turn off the wheel? It's kind of cool having the wheel on, isn't it? I don't know. Can't tell. Is it more fun for you viewers? As a viewer, do you prefer having the wheel on the screen? I mean, I know obviously we're not doing GT sort of racing here, it's just cruise kind of stuff, but... What do you guys think? Do you like having the wheel and the hands on the screen? See Jammers on the serve, good to see. Come on, gang, come and join me. I'm just out front. As a viewer, it's better with the wheel. Yeah, it makes sense. Are you guys going to come join me? As a driver, I hate it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I can hear some lovely cars in the distance. Here they come. Right, let me try something. No overtaking. Let's see if we can do a genuine cruise. Got Ian Thompson in the pits. Ian, if you want to get out of the pits. Oh, I've stalled it. Seven of us. Interesting. Two in the pits. No overtaking. Let's see how much of a cruise we can make happen here. Find out what people are like. Now we've got two guys that are in the pits at the moment. Oh! 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 Dan's now coming up in a very nice looking BMW. Oh no, I just hit my gear shift pedal by accident. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, the car's got warning lights all over. That is really annoying. I flicked my gear shifter and it put it in first and spun me out. That is annoying. I think I might do another one of these, but without crashing into that wall really softly. That's so annoying, man. I was enjoying that cruise with everyone. I just flicked the shifter. Put it in first and car went, see ya. And I haven't got a... Yeah, I ain't got the speed to bring that back. Right. Okay, so let's not annoy everyone. Let's go back to the pit lane. I'm going to pick a different car. I'll let everyone finish that lap. Be right back, need round wheel. I'm going to put start new lap in 4 mins. There you go, we'll let people do their lap. Oh, has everyone gone back? Has everyone gone back to the pits? Right. Oh, that BMW, that Mercedes looked fun. What car should I pick, gang? Any thoughts on the car? Any thoughts on the car choice? Because I've got a few. What's in Toyota? A bit slow now. What else we got? I'll go back. All vehicles. Fords, we've got, yeah, a Cosworth Escort. Why not? Cute. You say they've got a lot, and you look and you're like, well, maybe they haven't got that many. They've got a few Ferraris, haven't they? F40 LM could be quite nice. Daytona SP3? I think the F40 LM will be quite loud. Let's join in. Oh, yeah, we're joining. Okay, we're joining the server again. We'll start another lap in a minute. We'll just let those people finish theirs. Everyone's in the pits already. Like, people doing donuts around the car park is kind of what Evo's all about, right? A sandbox for cars with kind of, you know, half-decent physics and feedback. Horizon for sim racers. Put boost on max in car setup. Really wouts. That sounds like the sort of thing that'll ruin me. Oh, that stalled it. It's bonkers. Yeah. I don't need bonkers wouts. I need to survive. Shame you're not on track, mate. Hello. Come on, Dan. Come on, Jammer, let's go. Hello, Taurus Farm friends. Oh, Dan's right behind me, nice. Ooh, that sounds good when you change gear. Right, we'll have to rule no overtaking. Come, let's go. Right, Turbolad's going to kick my ass in it, wouts. The sound of the engine's a lot of fun. First gear is scary. No denying it, first gear very scary. Whee! Okay, fine. Early shifts. Early shifts, well done. But it's making an absolutely hilarious amount of noises. That's what it's like driving it for real. I would not be able to focus at all. I don't want to imagine it wouter, please, I'm struggling. Dan is 8 seconds behind because he picked a Toyota. Poor guy. The little noises it's making, are these real? Listen. Are you ready? Well, I could just play that sound all day. Porsche's gone at the front! He's lost it! We'll take the lead! Look at that! We're through! Don't know what to tell you. What a lot of fun that is. Yeah, let's keep doing that. This is definitely what AC Evo's for. Wait, no, I accelerated. And that's the end of that. But red body, that's a bit mean. Can we? We have a flappy bumper, that's annoying. We have a bent wheel, I can't tell. Yo, Chris! Chris, you're doing alright! And inside it just went, see ya! So here we are. That car is toast. Pick a bad car to drive day. Right. That actually might be it for me because it is getting on quite late. Put on a follow cam, that would be nice. Wow, if I'd configured any buttons on these different wheels. No chance. I'm actually going to leave it there. Thank you everyone for joining in this evening. It's been a lot of fun. I had a little bit of fun cruising there on the Nords. The more we do it, the better we get at it, because that was a bit rough and ready. But it worked. We had a bit of fun cruising around each other. Not something we normally do, right? Hope the rest of the guys enjoy their cruise. Carrying on. Apart from that, this server is always available. So whenever you feel like here doing some laps there, beautiful. Whenever you feel like it, jump on with some friends. It's 24/7, free for everyone in the community and beyond. So thanks, Chris. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining in tonight and doing a bit of testing with us on AC Evo. Watkins Glen was fun. The GT3 feels good and we kind of miss it. The EXP was also fun. There didn't seem to be too many bugs tonight, maybe? Didn't seem to be a lot, but there's only 10 of us. It'd be nice to sort of 20, 30. We'd really find out. But I get it. It's not everyone's cup of tea right now. Everyone's focused on the LMU. And 12 hours of Bathurst this weekend, right? Am I right? So yeah, everyone, thanks for coming along tonight. It's been really good fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good week. We'll be back on Tuesday with some more community races. And, well, we know the open world's coming on AC Evo. And when it does, I think you'll see a bit of Kia doing donuts. Great fun. Cheers, everyone. Maybe if you dropped a like. If you didn't, I hope you have a bad weekend. Bye.
Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away. it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me, hanging in the corner with a nose bleed, high on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me, still trying to figure out the line piece, looking for the love inside me, inside me.
Trying to find me, still trying to figure out the line